before we get into this clip, I just want to say how bad of an idea it is to take one of these women seriously. So a woman like this is one of these like Instagram reels, short form, TikTok lifestyle mommy bloggers. All right, don't take them seriously because it's only a matter of time before her next storyline is about her leaving your ass to go on a journey of finding herself at your expense. All right. So this here's a post-wall woman with children going through a divorce with the stepdaddy who stepped up and was a real man. All right. So even this real man wasn't able to escape the downfall of divorce. So this says, the caption here, I may be a single mom now, but I'm the happiest I've been in a long time, and most importantly, my kids are too. So let's get into this.
Most of you guys have figured it out by now, but yes, I am going through a divorce. Back in June, we decided that it was probably best if we separated, and that was actually the number one reason why we stopped traveling after 3 years of living in an RV and being on the road. It's also the number one reason why the house...
All right, so first off, a woman like this is going to make you pay for being in such close proximity with her for 3 years. Now, once that honeymoon phase is over, a woman like this, these modern women, she's going to subscribe to the ideology of the ickness, all right? And, all right, just real quick, let's look at this clip of the man in question. This is her ex-husband here. Let's roll this here.
Get ready with me to watch my first football game. I started out by making me and my husband some matching...
Oh, come on, dude. What are you doing? Go Taylor's boyfriend. So this was around the Super Bowl. She's one of these Swifties, isn't she? She's a Western white woman who's a single mom post-wall and definitely one of these liberal types and a social media influencer on top of it. And this is the man in question. He looks like a shell of a man standing in front of the camera. He's doing everything she wants. He's being such a great guy. Go Taylor's boyfriend. All right, let's continue. Let's see what's going on here.
Shirts. Then I made some decorations, but even though it's called football, apparently they don't use their feet. So I made a different one and my husband said it was perfect. I also made us some friendship bracelets, but my husband didn't make me one, but I don't think that he knew he was supposed to do that. Then I made us the perfect football snack, and I knew he didn't want that nasty beer for a football game, so I poured us both a glass of wine, and now we can enjoy the football game together.
Oh.
Get ready with me to watch my...
Oh, man. So this guy... He's clearly letting her do whatever she wants with him. All right, and that's a problem. He's nothing more than an extra, or I mean, he's a prop in this woman's social media clips. Man, she's wearing the pants and the briefs in this marriage. This is what I see. I mean, look at this guy.
My first football game. I started out by making me and my husband some...
Jesus fuck! How did you not see this coming, dude? Look, man, I'm not trying to put the blame on this guy. I'm not trying to put the blame on this man, but don't ever be this guy. It's certainly not helping your chances. Anyways, let's keep going.
House was purchased in my name only, which I know at the time a lot of you guys thought was super weird. But
okay, so we kind of missed that part, but what she just said here is that this home that they both were living in was purchased by her under her name. So again, this grown man is living in a house that doesn't have his name on it, only hers.
divorce and separation is not linear. So from June through January, there were a couple of times where we did decide to try to make it work, but we just were not meant to be married. And I never really understood it when people said that until I went through it myself. And there wasn't anything crazy happened.
Nothing crazy happened. It just wasn't meant to be. We weren't meant to be married. But a couple of years ago you were, and now all of a sudden you're not meant to be married. So it's like one day these women wake up and think, you know what, this isn't meant to be. I looked in the crystal ball and I don't see you appearing in my Instagram reels anymore. I'm leaving you. The fickle solipsism strikes again, doesn't it? You know what's interesting? I thought men who are willing to be stepdaddies, stepfathers, I thought they were real men. Why would you leave a real man? Why would you want to separate from a real man? I don't get it. This is a real man here. He stepped up. Became that stepdaddy. But it wasn't enough, was it? You don't get any points for doing the right thing with these types of women. Doesn't matter. Give them the world and they will reject you. The real problem here, guys, is this guy was probably a super beta and she's a flaky, alpha widowed single mother. Damaged goods. And looking at some of the comments here, so it says she's not a single mother, you co-parent, you're a divorced mom, you're not a single mom unless the dad is not an active participant in their lives. I disagree with these comments. She is a single mom. Because for one, the stepdaddy was not the biological father, and their father certainly is not around. And how do you know that? So this is her daughter. This is her daughter here.
Once a week, I take one of my kids anywhere they want to go for 3 hours, and today I'm hanging out with my 16-year-old Addison. One of the things we have in common is our taste in music. She actually listens to the majority of her music on a CD player, and I like listening to my music on a vinyl record.
All right, so look at the comment here. Is her pronouns now she, her, not they, them? Do you think this young lady who identifies with, I guess used to identify as they, them, has a good relationship with the biological father? You think that father's in the picture? You think she likes her father? Come on, man. Pick up on the context clues. So in my opinion, and I'm just speculating here, this is a single mother. I really doubt the father's in the picture. She has a daughter who identifies as they, them. I mean, that's all I need to say, isn't it? Come on now. So here's the guy. That just wasn't enough. Dub came into our lives in 2017. 2 years later, we became a family. So this was in September of 2023. I can honestly say we have each other's backs through it all, and there's no one else I'd rather have him by my side through it all than him. But I thought you guys weren't meant to be married. Seems like you thought you were meant to be married here. Could it be your emotions go up and down, and what you feel today is not how you will feel tomorrow? Could it be that? Look at this young boy here, very happy. Look at him. This kid clearly respects this guy, literally looking up to him. She's a very happily married woman here. This guy more than happy to sign the papers, sign his life away, sign his finances away. Actually, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Seems like she's the breadwinner. House was under her name. This is the problem, I bet this. I'm sure this guy built connections with the children. Of course he did. 4 years. We went through a lot together in 4 years of marriage. He came into their lives in 2017. We're talking more than 4 years of being around these kids. And she cuts it off. See you later, dude. You got to say goodbye to these kids as well that you probably built a strong connection with. That's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy for the kids either. Once they get accustomed to men coming in and out of their lives, it's going to be tricky.
Are better off not being married to each other, and I am happier now than I have been in a really long time. Now, granted, I have been processing the divorce in therapy this entire time, so that helped tremendously, but now I'm a single mom and navigating what that looks like for me and for my kids.
I need to get a soundboard, and I need the sound effect of that song. Now you a single mom. That one, I'm gonna have to get that shit. So yeah, nice. Is that the end of it?
Okay, so
yeah, that's the end of it. Nice. Had to throw in some therapy in there, cause why not? Got to get more cope thrown in there by your feminist therapist, who's gonna tell you how bold and brave you are for leaving your husband. Comment here. So the happy videos posted were fake. Of course they were. I think the clout and views for these women, I think it becomes their new man or their real man. And the husband, their real life man, is just a means to feed the views and clout to the man they want to serve, which is social media. And yes, I'm also on social media, clearly. I make videos and whatnot, but it really doesn't, it's not that important to me. I mean, it is in a way, but I really think these women just, they cling on to it. I really think that the attention and validation they get, and all the hyping you up. Your videos are so enlightening. I'm gonna go leave my husband now too. I don't know. Just for some reason, I have this tendency to believe that social media is a lot more, does a lot more to the female brain than the male brain. I don't know. I just genuinely think these women start to prioritize social media, like these social media influencers that are women. I think they really, really fall in deep, and they start to prioritize it over family and a man. It kind of seems like modern women are doing that with careers in general, isn't it? It's like men have historically had these careers and been very focused on careers, but they also are very family oriented. But it just seems like women, some can do both, but some can't. So to sum up, we have a Western white woman who is a single mom and obviously a liberal that is a social media influencer and post-wall. This guy should have seen this coming from a mile away.